Hello, welcome to the stream. Today we have Codecademy. We're going to be doing some programming. We're going to be doing some coding. You might be wondering, Kyser, why are you doing coding? You're not a developer. You're not a programmer. And as a cybersecurity professional, I think it's paramount to know how to code. And I learned how to code. And unfortunately, AI tools have made me lose some of my skills because I haven't been doing real coding. I've been letting AI do all the heavy lifting, all the hard stuff, all the syntax, all the thinking, and that ends today. So I want to start streaming these sessions because I want to sharpen my coding skills. I figure, if I'm going to do coding lessons, I might as well stream it, right? So that's what these streams are going to be all about. That being said, let's go ahead and dive right into it. This demo is for educational purposes only. Ethical hacking is legal and differs from illegal hacking. Always ensure you have legal permission before performing what you see in this demo. I guess technically I don't have to have a disclaimer because this isn't hacking, but my streams are just set up to automatically play that as soon as I show my screen. Oh, that's funny. Because YouTube doesn't like ethical hacking all the time. Alright, so here we go. As you can see, we are on Codecademy. I literally just subscribed to the platform today. I did a 14-day free trial. And I guess if I don't like it, I can always just cancel and not have to pay any money. But if these two streams I want to do, because I'm going to do weekly streams, they go good, I'm just gonna pay the subscription for a year, and we're gonna keep at this. What's up, Wire Dog? Thanks for stopping in. How are you doing today? Also, thanks for sharing the stream on LinkedIn, as always. True MVP of the stream. So I'm starting with Python 3 because that's the programming that I learned and I'm familiar with, and I want to get back at the intermediate level. So I was at the Python intermediate level, and my skills deteriorated, so I'm trying to get back up to the intermediate level. So that's why I'm doing Python 3. We're starting with the bare basics here because I want to welcome newcomers to these streams. I'm probably gonna blaze through these beginner level things. At least I hope so. Hopefully my skills didn't get that bad. So ideally, I should be able to blaze through these first couple challenges. And if you can't keep up, I'm sorry. These are I'm gonna go at my own pace here. If you have questions, by all means, feel free to ask. But I'm not a coding expert. I'm not a programming expert. I'm doing this to make my programming skills better for cybersecurity purposes. Alright, let's go ahead and do an overview. So once again, we got Learn Python 3. Learn the basics of Python 3.12, one of the most powerful, versatile, and in-demand programming languages today. Skill level beginner. Time to complete 23 hours. So this is going to take me like 23 streams because I'm only going to do an hour a stream, an hour per stream. So it's going to take a while to get through this for me. Projects 13, prerequisites none. Do we want to watch the preview? Why not, right?
Hi, and welcome to Learn.
Let's pause the music. Can I make this full screen?
Hi, and welcome to Learn Python 3, your guide to getting.
Bro, how do I? Oh, here we go. Full screen and volume. There we go. Start that over.
Hi, and welcome to Learn Python 3, your guide to getting started with this in-demand programming language. First things first, what is Python? Python is a really popular programming language known for its versatility, readability, and simplicity. You'll see it used in fields like web development, data science, artificial intelligence, automation, and much more. Why is it helpful to learn Python? There are plenty of benefits to learning Python, but in my opinion, the top ones include ease of learning. Python is great for beginners because of its simple syntax that mirrors natural language. Versatility. Your Python skills will be helpful for almost anything you do, whether you're interested in web development with frameworks like Django or Flask, data science with pandas or NumPy, or machine learning, working with TensorFlow or scikit-learn. There's also community and support. Because of its popularity, Python has a large and very active community with extensive documentation. so it's super easy to find answers if you have questions. And lastly, there are career opportunities. Even as the tech industry changes, Python developers are still in high demand across industries. You might be curious to see what this course is all about. All of our courses have structured modules, making it easy to learn at your own pace. You'll dive into topics like Python basics, control flow, functions, data structures, and object-oriented programming. And with interactive lessons and quizzes to check your understanding of new concepts, it's easy to see how you're progressing and what you should focus on next. Also get hands-on experience building projects like your own digital magic 8-ball, ASCII art, or organizing and analyzing data. By the time you finish this course, you'll have a strong foundation in Python programming and be able to add this in-demand skill to your resume. Hope you enjoy the course!
Work has been hectic. I've been alright, just been busy with work and trying to finish the training for the PWPP. Nice. Yeah, and same here. I took a pen test to the wire today for this week. I literally submitted the report like right at the end of the day today on Friday. So yeah, I feel that. What's up, Andrew Garcia? Thanks for stopping in. Glad to see you here. Trying to learn Python right now as well. Nice. Go after it. What's up, Grebo? Was it you that had the name? Oh my gosh, I might have. Yeah, thanks for stopping in. I don't know if you had a nickname or not. I thought you did. And I thought I put it in my notes because I knew I was gonna forget it, but I don't know where I put it in my notes. Let's look here. Yeah, here we go. Bastion. I knew I put it in my notes. I knew it. What's up, Vincent Herrera? Thanks for stopping in. Glad to see you here. Alright, about this course. If you're looking for a programming language that is flexible and easy to read, try learning Python. It's one of the most popular languages today, and programming in Python is used for everything from web to software development to data science and analytics to quality assurance. I don't even mention cybersecurity, and that's what we're here for. That's funny. Skills you'll gain. Write Python 3 programs. Simplify the code you write. Take your skills off platform. Syllabus. We got Hello World, which is what we're going to do today. I'm going to try to get through all of this today. We got control flow. We got lists, loops, functions, Python code, challenges, optional. We're definitely going to do those optional challenges because that's where you really learn. Strings, and we got a certificate of completion. All right, let's go ahead and just dive into Hello World. So I think if I do start, I think that's all I got to do. Let's turn the music back on. Dude, I haven't touched Rust, but it'd be interesting to know. Okay, we're in it, dude. Alright, so we got this little IDE here or something. Ask the AI learning assistant. We're gonna avoid this. I think I don't know, maybe it might be worth it because they won't give you the answer. They won't just print out the answer. They might like stimulate your thought maybe a little bit. I don't know. We're not gonna do that. I promise we're not gonna do AI. But I don't know if Codecademy's like have a specialized learning system. It might be worth if you're really stuck anyways. Alright, here we go. Python is a programming language like other language. It gives us a way to communicate ideas. In the case of programming languages, these ideas are commands that people use to communicate with a computer. We convey our commands to the computer by writing them in a text file using a programming language. These files are called programs. Writing a program means telling a computer to read the text file, translate it to the set of operations that it understands, and perform those actions. Instructions. Change Codecademy to your name in the script to the right. Run the code and see what it does. As soon as you're ready, move on to the next exercise to begin learning to write your own Python programs. Video walkthrough. If you get stuck during the lesson or would like to see an experienced developer work through the lesson, watch this lesson. Concept review. Want a quick review some of the concepts you've been learning? Take a look at the materials cheat sheet. Oh, okay. Oh, nice little cheat sheet. Nice. Sick. Alright, here we go. This is... Well, let's just run this without changing it first. So, hello, my name... Welcome. Hello, welcome to Codecademy. So we got to change the variable to my name. And we'll run that. Is that considered done? How do we know if it's done? Does it say it's done? Oh, alright. Ironically, the first thing we're going to do is show you how to tell a program to ignore a part of a program. That's funny. Text written in a program but not run by the computer is called a comment. Python interprets anything after a pound symbol or hashtag symbol as a comment. What's up, Luke? Thanks for stopping in. Glad to see you here. Comments can provide context for why something is written the way it is. This variable will be used to count the number of times anyone tweets the word persnickety. Help other people reading the code understand it faster. This code will calculate the likelihood that it will rain tomorrow. Complicated rain calculation for tomorrow. Ignore a line of code and see how a program will run without it. Useful value equals old sloppy code. Useful value equals new clean code. Alright. Instructions. Documentation is an important step in programming. Write a comment describing the first program you want to write. Alright. The first program I want to, oh my gosh, want to write is, oh gosh. Well, I don't even know what I want to write. This is why I didn't went to Codecademy. I wanted them to tell me what to write because I'm not good at coming up with ideas. First program I want to write is whatever Codecademy tells me to write because I don't have any ideas right now. What's your level on Hatchbox? Omniscient? No, it's a pro hacker. Did I just run it? Yeah, look, we did it. Nice. Alright, well, that's done. Could have typed in anything. Could have just typed in comment hi and then been done, I think. Hello world, print. Now what we're going to do is teach our computer to communicate. The gift of speech is valuable. A computer can answer many questions we have about how or why or what it is doing. In Python, the print function is used to tell a computer to talk. I never looked at it that way. The message to be printed should be surrounded by quotes. Print, there is something at work in my soul which I do not understand. In the above example, we direct our program to print an excerpt from a notable book. The writer words that appear as a result of print functions are referred to as output. The output of this example program would be, there is something at work in my soul which I do not understand. Instruction, print the distinguished greeting, hello world. So print, what is it? Why is it? Print hello world. I think that's right. Dude, we done. We're good. Fine. Okay. I don't want AI assistants yet. We're not doing anything hard yet. Computer programs refer to blocks as text as strings. In our last exercise, we created the string hello world. In Python, a string is either surrounded by double quotes hello world or single quotes hello world. It doesn't matter which kind you use, just be consistent. Print your name using print. Print. You gotta put that in quotes. Run. Boom. Oh, okay. I was gonna say, why can't I go next? But there's more to it. If your print statement uses double quotes, change into single quotes. If you use single quotes, change into double quotes. Try running your code again after switching the type of quote marks. Is anything different in output? That's gonna be a negative. Oh my gosh. I don't want two sets of quotes. There we go. Run. Done. Hello world. Variables. Programming languages often offer a method of storing data for reuse. If there is a greeting we want to present, a date we need to reuse, or a user ID we need to remember, we can create a variable which can store a value. In Python, we assign variables. Oh my gosh, I don't want these pop-ups. In Python, we assign variables by using the equal sign. Equals. Message string equals hello there. Prints hello there. Print message string. In the above example, we store the message hello there in a variable called message string. Variables can't have spaces or symbols in their names other than the underscore. They can't begin with numbers, but they can have numbers after the first letter. It's no coincidence we call these creatures variables in the context of a program changes. We can update a variable but perform the same logical process on it. So we got hello there, print, we got farewell. Alright. Above, we create the variable message string, assign a welcome message, and print the greeting after we greet the user we want to wish them goodbye. We then update message string to the departure message and print that out. Update the variable meal to reflect each meal of the day before we print it. Update the variable meal to reflect each meal of the day before we print it. Meal equals, so we eat for lunch. Hamburger. We gotta put that in quotes. So if we hit run, so breakfast, English muffin, lunch, hamburger. Oh. Now update meal to dinner. We didn't update dinner. Oh gosh. Let's do bring out lunch. We need to update dinner. So it'll be meal equals, I don't know, chicken breasts. There we go. Easy enough. Errors. Humans are prone to making mistakes. Humans are also typically in charge of creating computer programs. To compensate, programming languages attempt to understand and explain mistakes made in their programs. Python refers to these mistakes as errors and will point to the location where an error occurred with that symbol character. When programs throw errors that we didn't expect to encounter, we call those errors bugs. Programmers call the process of updating the program so that it no longer produces unexpected errors debugging. Two common errors that we encounter while writing Python are syntax error and name error. Syntax error means there is something wrong with the way your program is written. Punctuation that does not belong, a command where it's not expected, or a missing parentheses can trigger a syntax error. A name error occurs when the Python interpreter sees a word it does not recognize. Code that contains something that looks like a variable but was never defined will throw a name error. Instructions. You might encounter a syntax error if you open a string with a single quote and end it with double quotes. Update the string so that it starts and ends with the same punctuation. So if we run, we get an error. Yeah, see? Now if we need to change this to a double, and then we can run that. But we got a name error because it wants to. You might encounter a name error if you try to print a single word with string. Yeah, we gotta make this defined. You might encounter a name error if you try to print a single word string but fail to put any quotes around it. Python expects a word or your string to be defined elsewhere but can't find where it's defined. Add quotes to either side of the string to squash this bug. Update the malformed strings in a workspace to be strings. Boom, done. Numbers. Computers can understand much more than just strings of text. Python has a few numeric data types. It has multiple ways of storing programs. Which one you use depends on your intended purpose for the number you are saving. An integer of int is a whole number. It has no decimal points and contains all counting numbers 1, 2, 3, ... as well as their negative counterparts in the number 0. If you were counting the number of people in a room, the number of jelly beans in a jar, or the number of keys in a keyboard, you would likely use an integer. A floating point number or a float is a decimal number. It can be used to represent fractional quantities as well as precise measurements. If you are measuring the length of your bedroom while calculating the average test score of a 7th grade class, or storing a baseball player's batting average for the 1998 season, you would likely use a float. Numbers can be assigned to variables or used literally in a program. Above, we define an integer and float as variables, an int and a float. We've printed out the sum of the variable and int with the number 3. We call the number 3 here a literal, meaning it's actually the number 3 and not a variable with the number 3 assigned to it. Floating point numbers can behave in some unexpected ways due to how computers store them. For more information on floating point numbers in Python, review Python's documentation on floating point limitations. A recent movie-going experience has you excited to publish a review. You rush out of the cinema and hastily begin programming to create your movie review website. The big screens create scenes decided by a machine. Create the following variables and assign integer numbers to them: release year and runtime. Define the release and runtime integer variables below. So we can do release year equals 2025. Runtime equals 57.2. Define the rating out of 10 float variable below. Define the rating out of 10 float variable below. Is this supposed to be a float or an integer? Oh, this is supposed to be an integer. 57. So if I hit run, then that gets me to the next one. Okay. Now create the variable rating out of 10 and assign it to a float number between 1 and 10. Alright. So we'll do rating out of 10 equals... It inspired me to write reviews because it was bad, so we're going to give it a 1.4. Calculations. Computers absolutely excel at performing calculations. They compute, and their name combines from their historical association with providing answers to mathematical questions. Python performs the arithmetic operations of addition, subtraction, multiplication, and division with plus, minus, asterisk, and slash. Prints 500. Please go away. I don't like these little pop-ups. They're really annoying. Notice that when we perform division, the result has a decimal place. This is because Python converts all integers to floats before performing division. In older versions of Python 2.7 or earlier, this conversion did not happen, and integer division would always round down to the nearest integer. Wow, what a life-saving thing. I'm glad they changed that. Division can throw its own special error, zero division error. Python will raise the error when attempting to divide by 0. Mathematical operations in Python follow the standard mathematical order of operations. Print out the result of this equation. So it's print (25) times 68 plus 13 divided by 28. That should work. We got 17,000.46 in unit address. Easy mode. Changing numbers. Variables that are assigned to numeric values can be treated the same as the numbers themselves. Two variables can be added together, divided by 2, and multiplied by a third variable without Python distinguishing between the variables and literals like the number 2 in this example. Performing arithmetic on variables does not change the variable. You can only update a variable using the equal sign. What's up, Taha? Welcome to the stream. Thanks for stopping in. I'm doing great. Thanks for asking. How about yourself? Coffee price, number of coffees 4, print 6, coffee price times. We create two variables and assign numeric values to them, then we perform a calculation on them. This doesn't update the variables. When we update the coffee price variable and perform the calculations again, they use the updated values of the variables. So what's the day challenge? So we're just doing coding. We're just learning. Well, I'm not learning how to code. This is more just review for me, but if someone's new to coding, then they would be learning coding. And yeah, I'm gonna do coding streams every week and slowly progress in difficulty as we do these. This doesn't update the variables. When we update the coffee price variable and perform the calculations again, they use updated values for the variable. Here's how to get into quilting. To calculate the number of squares you'll need for your first quilt, let's create two variables, quilt width and quilt length. Let's make the first quilt 8 squares wide and 12 squares long. So we got it. Quilt width equals 8. Quilt length equals 12. So we should run. It should be good. Print out the number of squares you need to create the quilt. Print I tried to do tab autocomplete just now. Quilt width times quilt length. Be able to run that. No, that's an error. Oh, I spelled quote wrong. There we go. I forgot the L in quote. It turns out the quote required a little more material than you have on hand. Let's only make the quote 8 squares long. How many squares will you need for this quote instead? How do I do that in code? Let's only make the quote 8 squares long. Oh, okay. We just gotta do do I just change this to 8 and just run? No, okay. Easy enough. Exponents. Python can perform exponentiation, is that how you say that? In written math, you might see an exponent as a superscript number, but typing superscript numbers isn't always easy on modern keyboards. Since this operation is so related to multiplication, we use the notation asterisk asterisk. 2 to the power 10, 2 to the power... No. Yeah, 2 to the power 10, 8 squared, or 64. Okay, easy enough. Here we compute some simple exponents. We calculate 2 to the 10th power, 8 to the 2nd power, 9 to the 3rd power, 4 to the 0.5th power. You really like how the square quotes from the last exercise came out and decided that all quotes that you make will be squared from now on. Using the exponent operator, print out how many squares you'll need for a 6x6 quote, 7x7 quote, and 8x8 quote. So I think it's just print. No, I keep wanting to put these in parentheses. QUILT. So we're going to do print 6x6. So it would be 6. I think we need to put spaces in between those for style guide purposes. Print 7. Oops. 7. Print 8. 8. Let's go ahead and put a space between those. How many squares for 6 people to have 6 quotes each that are 6x6? How many squares? 6 people to have 6 quotes each that are 6x6. Oh gosh, this is a math problem. So it'll be 6 to the power 6 times 6 times 6? I guess I'm not supposed to do this one yet. Back that off. Hit run. It should be done. No? Six by six quote. Oh, it's just squared. See, I'm not good at math, guys. There we go. Your 6x6 quote becomes so popular that 6 people have each requested 6 quotes. Find out how many total tiles you need to make 6 6x6 quotes for 6 people. Oh gosh. So it's gonna be print, if I can type, 6 to the power 2 times 6 people times 6 quotes. I think that's right. That's right. We need 1,296 squares. Nice. Modulo. Python offers a companion to the division operator called the modulo operator. The modulo operator is indicated by the percent and gives the remainder of division calculation. If the two numbers are divisible, then the result of the modulo operation will be 0. Prints 4 because 29 divided by 5 is 5 with the remainder of 4. Prints 2 because 32 divided by 3 is 10 with the remainder of 2. Makes sense. Here we use the modulo operator to find the remainder of division operations. We see that 29 modulo 5 equals 4. 32 modulo 3 equals 2, and 44 modulo 2 equals 0. Let's look at another example to get a better idea of how modulo is useful in programming. In each of these modulo operations, 3 is the divisor. Since 3 divided by 3 equals 1 with no remainder, the result of the first modulo operation is 0. Note that the divided increases by 1. The remainder also increases by 1 until we reach the next number that is evenly divisible by 3. This creates a pattern that repeats continuously as the divided increases by 1. Because of this, the modulo operator is useful in programming when we want to perform an action every nth time something occurs. Imagine you own a small cafe and you would like for every 7th customer to receive a survey. If every customer transaction is numbered in the order they occurred, you can determine which customer should receive the survey by calculating transaction number modulo 7. If the result is 0, hand out the survey. Interesting. Sometimes simple things in mathematics become a bully for as. I don't even know what that means. You are starting a new campaign for an online shop where every 10th customer gets a 10% discount off their next order. To easily calculate this, you decide that order numbers divisible by 10 will receive the coupon. Here comes our first order of the day. 269. Create the new variable first order remainder and set it equal to 269 modulo 10. Then print out first order remainder to find out if that customer received a discount. First order remainder equals 269. Then print out I want to do tab autocomplete so bad. First order remainder module 10, and we got to do print and put this parenthesis here. So this should work. No, that's wrong. First order remainder module 10. Maybe this is module 10? Create a new variable and set it to equal. Then, print out the. Okay, I gotta print this out. So, print first order remainder 9. Look at the printed value of first order remainder. What is the remainder? 0, meaning the customer should receive a coupon for this order. Create a new variable called first order coupon and assign it to a value of yes. If the order should get a coupon, otherwise give first order coupon the value of no. Alright, so first order coupon and assign the value of yes. So we're just going to get assigned first order coupon to nothing at first, and if we do like a if first order remainder, they didn't tell us to do if and statements, right? I think I'm overcomplicating this. Create a variable and assign it to a value of yes. So it says let me just assign it to a value of yes. So this is no. There we go. Here comes the second order of the day, 270. Let's see if they will get a discount. Find the remainder by calculating 27 module 10. 270 module 10. And so results in a new variable named second order remainder. Oh, okay, let's do 69. Put that back to where it was. We can literally copy this here, paste this here, change this to second, change this to a 70, and then so this is 0, so, oh, okay, got that done. Based on the printed value of second order remainder, should the customer receive a coupon for this order? Create a new variable named second order coupon. Okay, this is pretty easy. You just gotta change this to yes, and then change this to second. Run. Easy enough. Okay, nice. Next. Dude, we're flying through these. How do we see our progress? The syllabus. We're almost done. We got 1, 2, 3, 4 more. How's it 0%? We've done so much work. We almost put an hour into this. Concatenation. The plus operator doesn't just add two numbers. It can also add two strings. The process of combining two strings is called string concatenation. Performing string concatenation creates a brand new string comprised of the first string's contents followed by the second string's contents without any added space in between. Hey there. How are you doing? This is a sample of the code. We create two variables that hold strings and then concatenate them. But we noticed that the result was missing a space between the two. Let's add a space in between using the name concatenation operator. What's the path name? It's called Hello World. Learn Python 3 is the course. The path is Learn Python 3. That's literally what it's called. And then this first one's called Hello World. This first lesson, module, I don't know what they call them. Section. In this sample of code, we created two variables to hold strings and then concatenates them. but we noticed that the result was missing a space between the two. Let's add the space in between using the same concatenation operator. I think I already read that. Now the code prints a message we expected. If you want to concatenate a string with a number, you will need to make the number a string first using the string function. If you're trying to print a numeric variable, you can use commas to pass it as a different argument rather than converting it to a string. Using string, we can convert variables that are not strings to strings and then concatenate them. But we don't need to convert a number to a string for it to be an argument to a print statement. But we don't need to convert a number to a string for it to be an argument in a print statement. Concatenate the strings and save the message they form in a variable message. So we need to make a message. Message equals string 1 plus, it already has a space in it, so I don't even need to add a space. String 1 plus the wind caused a pleasant motion among the trees as we approached the shore, from which it wafted the most delightful scent of flowers and hay. Let's just do string 1, string 5, and string 6. And comment this should work. The wind caused a pleasant motion among the trees as we approached the shore, from which it wafted the most delightful scent of flowers and hay. That's exactly what I wanted, so I'm not sure what this challenge is asking for. Hold on. Because that's exactly what I wanted to print. The value for message does not match the expected value. I think we have to do all the strings. I just thought I was supposed to make my own sentence. I think I just cut out part of the poem. Okay, let's do string 2 plus string 3 plus string 4. These all got spaces at the end of them, so I should be able to just run this. I got a syntax error. At string 2, yeah, of course, there's no spaces here or here. There we go. Next. Plus equals. Python offers a shorthand for updating variables. When we have a number saved in a variable and want to add the current value of the variable, you can use plus equals operator. First, we have a variable with a number saved. Number of miles hiked equals 12. If we do plus equals 2. Easy enough. Above, we keep the running count of numbers of miles a person has gone hiking over time. Instead of recalculating from the start, we keep a grand total and update it when we're we've gone hiking further. Plus equals operator can be used for string concatenation like so. What an amazing time to walk through nature. Hashtag blush. Hashtag no filter. We create the social media caption for the photograph of nature we took on our hike, but then update the caption to include important social media tags we almost forgot. We're doing a little bit of online shopping and find a pair of new sneakers right before we check out. We got a nice sweater and some fun books. We also want to purchase. Use a plus equals operator to update the total price to include the price of the nice sweater and fun books. The prices also included in the workspace are new sneakers. Okay, easy enough. Update the total price here. So we got total prices set to 0. New sneakers is $50 or 50 whatever currency you use. Total price plus equals sneakers. So we've added the sneakers to our cart. The sweater is 39. The phone books is 20. So we just want to do total price plus equals. So it says we want to purchase the nice sweater. Nice sweater plus fun books. That should work. No? That ain't gonna work like that? You can't do plus equals nice sweater plus fun books? Oh, I see. There's an underscore here. Not a plus. There we go. 109. I'm never gonna financially recover from this. This is the last one. Multi-line strings. Python strings are very flexible, but if we try to create a string that occupies multiple lines, we find ourselves face to face with a syntax error. Python offers a solution, multi-string lines, by using 3 quote marks. Instead of 1, we tell the program that the string doesn't end until the next triple quote. This method is useful if the string being defined contains a lot of quotation marks, and we want to be sure we don't close it prematurely. In the above example, we assign a famous poet's words to a variable. Even though the quote contains multiple line breaks, the code works. If a multi-line string isn't assigned a variable or used in an expression, it is treated as a comment. Assign a string, here we'll copy this, to a variable to assign a string here. So if we do 2u equals, we'll do 3, paste that there, and then if we print this, it should work. Boom, done, easy. Review. In this lesson, we accomplished a lot of things. We instructed our computers to print messages. We stored those messages as variables, and we learned to update those messages depending on the part of the program we are in. We performed mathematical calculations and explored some of the mathematical expressions that Python offers us. We learned about errors and other valuable skills, and that will continue to serve us as we develop our programming skills. Good job. Here are a few resources added to your toolkit. Codecademy docs Python. Codecademy workspaces Python. Make sure to bookmark these links so you have them at your disposal. instructions, create variables. So my age equals 30. Half my age equals my age divided by 2. Greeting equals hello cyber friends, comma, what's up, operator? How's it going? Thanks for stopping in. Greeting equals hello cyber friends. We need to put this in quotes. Oops. Hello cyber friends, my name is, I think if I do, my name is space and then we'll just say name equals Kyser Clark, and then this will be greeting with name equals would be greeting plus name plus, we're gonna put a period at the end of this. There we go. We run this. Okay. I didn't print anything. We print greeting with name. Run. Hello, cyber friends. My name's Kyser Clark. Boom. Nice. What's up, Williams? Thanks for stopping in. Glad to see you here. How are you doing today? All right, up next, lesson complete, baby. We earned 25 XP, dude. I love XP. I like when they gamify things. That's how Hack the Box should do it. It should be like, you earn this much XP when you finish a box, or try Hack Me. XP makes you feel like you're making progress, you know. Dude, we earned 25 experience points in computer science and 25 experience points in the Python. So guys, we're leveling up, dude. I like how they put in categories too. That's how Hack the Box and Try Hack Me should do it. They should be like, you know, you earn 25 XP in privilege escalation, and you earn 50 XP in Active Directory, and you earned 20 XP for outdated software. You know what I mean? Like whatever you exploited, like you should get like points. Hack the Box and Try Hack Me, they need to take lessons. What Codecademy is doing. This XP, this makes me want to get back on here every day. It doesn't even, I actually almost don't even want to end the stream right now. Makes me excited. What is this? Oh, this is a Hello World quiz. Oh, we get a quiz at the end of this? Should I do this now? How long will this take? 4 minutes. I mean, it's yeah, I mean, we might as well. Oh, wait. Oh, I accidentally picked the wrong answer. I did not mean to click. Which function outputs text to the terminal? Print. Okay, we got that. We got lucky. I literally did not mean to click. Alright. Next. What number is saved to exponented variable in the following expression? 2 to the power of 4. I believe that's 16. How do you combine two strings? That'd be this one. What is the value of modulo variable in the following expression? 14 modulo 4. So 14 divided by 4. Bro, I don't know how to do this. I'm gonna pull out my calculator. 14 divided by 4 equals 3.5. It's not. It's. Oh gosh, I don't know how to do this. I don't know how to math. I don't know how to math. Is it 2? 14. I know it's remainder, but dude, bro, I am so, oh my gosh, I'm exposed. I don't know how to math. Bro. 14. So was it 3 remainder 5? I don't understand. Bro, how do I figure out what a remainder is? Is it? I don't understand how this is 2. I know it wasn't 3.5, and I know it's not 56, but I just don't. Remainder after dividing 14 by 4 is 2. How do you come up with that, though? I don't, like, I just don't understand how that's 2. Bro, I just, like, when I do math, like, I just like, oh yeah, 14 divided by 4 is 3.5, not 3 remainder 2 or whatever it is. Remainders are honestly like one of the dumbest things in math, in my opinion. I don't know, like, I want to know the decimal point. Like, if I have $456.76 and I subtract 700, you know what I mean? Like, I want the decimal point. 14 divided by 12 equals 2. How this? Bro, I don't know how to do this. Bro. If this was, if this kind of question was on my ASVAB when I was trying to join the military, I would have been cooked. Like, I would have been done. Oh, man. Alright, back to programming. Gosh, I'm not going to be a mathematician anytime soon. What is the total value of total cost that gets printed? Total cost equals 5. Total cost plus equals 10. I'm good at math, I just don't understand remainders because I just don't use remainders ever. You know what I mean? I can't think of like a single like practical example when I would want a remainder. I guess. Anyways, back to this question. Total cost. Total cost is 5 plus minus 10 should be 15. Easy. What is Python syntax for creating a variable and assigning a number 10 to it? Variable name equals 10. Definitely would be this one.
Access granted.
Who just followed? Sofu54, thanks for following over on Twitch. I appreciate you. I just want to ask you, I've been in the tech field as a field engineer, which is basically a support role. I've got A+, Net+, and Sec+. I have a filler cert with CIWNTA. I have no idea what that is, but I feel like I have hit a wall and don't know which cert to aim for next. Do you have any recommendations to what to look into next? It depends on what you want to do. If you're watching this channel, I'd imagine it's cybersecurity related. If that's the case, if you want to go cyber defense, I would go for the CYSA plus. If you want to go offense security, then I would go pentest plus. I have 2 videos for this. Let me actually link them for you. content. See if we can get. Alright, so the first video I'm dropping in. Search are not Pokemon. Do not collect them all. Do the ones that align with your career goals. Dude, I collect all my Pokemon cards. I don't care. And that's... There's never been any negative consequences to that except for the bank account because you spend money on it. But most, I would say a large portion of my certs, I had my employer pay for them. But not all of them. The most expensive ones, the offsec ones, I paid for myself. But that's a debate for another day. So there's my first video that I dropped in the chat. That's how to become a cybersecurity engineer. You don't, if you're aiming for cybersecurity analyst, I'm going to be dropping that video later this month, so stay on the lookout for that. But cybersecurity engineer is pretty similar to cybersecurity analyst, at least the start of it is. And then my how to be a pentester video is right here. Let me get you this. I like out a lot of certs. A lot of people say not to get a lot of certs, but they've only done me a lot of good. Zach Williams, thanks for subscribing on YouTube. I appreciate you. The second video is how to become a pentester, in my opinion. It's not the only way. Obviously, there's a million different ways into the field. So, you need to make your own path. What's up, a cat? How's it going? Constant renewals. Yeah, the renewals are gross. That's why when I go after certs, they're ones that don't expire, which is why I like offsec. You look at the certs I've been getting, it's been offsec or TCM security so far because they're good for life. And the only certs that I got that expired recently was there's a CompTIA Security X, and the only reason why I got that one was to redo my CompTIA certs, and then I got the Cisco CyberOps Associate only to renew the CCNA. Like, I didn't even want that cert. I just needed an easy way to renew CCNA, and I felt like that was the easiest way for me to renew CCNA was to read the book and then go take the exam, which is, worked out pretty well for me. I was actually looking at CUSA, but I've been struggling to find a motivation. Yeah, I mean, motivation is overrated. You just gotta do it. Discipline's better than motivation. I don't feel motivated ever, hardly. I wasn't motivated to start the stream, but I did anyways because I said I was going to. I literally got off work. I'm like, oh my gosh, my week is done. My work week is done. I'm like, I gotta do a stream because I said I was going to. Not that I don't like these, but I was motivated. And that's how I end up just learning a lot. I just do the work anyways. Sofu54, you're also on Kick. I appreciate you being on Kick as well. Thank you for following on Twitch and being on Kick. Thanks. I'm tired of renewing my Pentest Plus and COSA Plus. Eventually, I'm going to let my CompTIA certs expire. I don't know when that's going to be. Maybe once I get past the decade mark of experience, I'm going to start letting some of these certs expire. Yeah, I do see the Kick chat. Did I say chit chat? Kick cat? Kick chat. By the way, for those who don't know, I stream on Kick, Twitch, YouTube, and LinkedIn all at the same time. So if you see me talking to someone that you don't see in the chat, that's why. I was thinking about doing that too. I don't know. It might hurt me internally if I let my CompTIA certs go. I might keep the CompTIA ones. I'm definitely going to let the CEH go. I think I have 1 year left until my CEH expires. And I think I'm just going to let it go. I don't see a reason to let it go. Or to keep it. I already have CISSP. Yeah, CISSP I wouldn't let go either. Mostly because it's easy to renew that one. Because they accept credits for everything. The credits, literally everything. Like if you read a book on cybersecurity, credits. If you read a book on leadership, it doesn't even need to be cybersecurity, credits. You attend a conference, credits. So ISC2 is really nice when it comes to renewal. It's the fees that get you for ISC2. The fees are a little hefty. It's like $150 a year or something like that, which is really gross. But at least you get credits for basically anything. Like you sneeze and you get credits. Like, see, you should be in a dump. I got a wall right behind me. It'd be a good content for just having me just taking it off the wall and throwing it away. Just take it out, throw it outside, start shooting with guns, just blow it like just Swiss cheese the whole thing. Just mag dump it. That'd be quality content. Let me tell you what. Alright, we gotta finish the quiz. How do we define a multi-line string in Python? We need 3 quotes. Alright, that one's easy. Which is the difference between float and integer? A float can be used with whole numbers. A float contains text. No. Float represents decimal quantities. The int represents whole numbers. By the way, do you guys just see how I did that? That's a pro tip on how I do like when I do a multiple choice question, like as soon as I see one thing that's not accurate, like I just go to the next question. Like it says a float can only be used in whole numbers. That's not right. So I don't even read the rest of the question. I just go to the next one. A float contains text information. And it's like, well, that's not true either. And I just go to the next one, and that's how I do multiple choice questions. No, you can't do that kind of stuff for like a CISSP. You got to read that thing like 4 times, bro. Because they'll give you 4 right answers. You're like, every answer's right. Which one's best? I don't know. What is the output of the following code? Cool number equals 12 times 30. Cool number times 5. Print cool number. So 12, geez, man. 12 plus 30, that is 42 times 5. What's 42 times 5? It's 210. What? Oh, no, wait. Oh, it's a trick question. I see now. It says print cool number, not cool number times 5. Okay. This is, yeah. That was a trick question. Who just followed? Jim K, thanks for subscribing. Thanks for your support over on YouTube. I was studying computer science and was preparing myself to take OSCP and OSEP and CCNA and advice from you, Professor Clark. Well, I would say my advice would be to take it one at a time, because it's nice to like, oh, I want to get this cert and then this cert and then this cert, and I go write a list down. I've done it many times. Like, okay, here's the next 4 or 5 certs I'm gonna get. But almost always, the list, it doesn't turn out the way I plan. Like by the time I get the first cert, I'm like, okay, I changed my mind. I want to get this other cert now, because I learned something during that first cert that made me change my mind, if that makes sense. So I would say focus on one at a time. It's okay to think long term, but just know like it's your long term goal is most likely going to change. That almost always happens to me. But on top of that, for OSCP, I would watch my OSCP video. I got a video for that too. I got a video for everything, dude. Let's see if I can find it here. It's a long video. I want to make a new video about OSCP and make it a lot shorter. It's not going to be 42 minutes long, but for now, the video I have is 42 minutes long. I got all the information you need to know. Which of the following defined variables is a string? Cool variable 3 is a string. Which character begins a comment in Python? Oh, my eyesight. I'm getting old, dude. I seriously thought that was the hashtag, bro. I need glasses. Which of the following will produce a syntax error? Answer is, this is the answer. This one will. What happens when running the following code? Message. What a cool message. We're gonna get an error. Python, there's a syntax error. You know. Is that a pass? Did I pass? Did I graduate? Did I graduate? I hope I passed. I don't know. You guys be the judge. Is an 84 a pass for this? Does that count? Is that good? I missed 2 questions. One of them I got wrong because I didn't read it thoroughly. Another one I got wrong because my eyesight's getting bad. Okay. Continue learning. Oh, we got some more XP, dude. That's what I'm talking about. But that'd be a good video, you know, talking about how you're back to. I kind of not over like you don't want to stack certs like Pokemon cards. There's definitely a debate there, but I'll tell you what, having 16 certifications has never been a hindrance on my career. Just my bank account. Just my bank account. But like I said, I think some of these I'm gonna let expire. Like EJPT, when it expires, it expires. I'm gonna let that one go. CH is another one I'm gonna let go. They got higher level certs, and then I think it's the only 2 I really feel good about letting go. I don't want to let go of my Cisco certs. I worked too hard for that CCNA, dude. The CCNA was rough. There's a reason why I renewed it with the CyberOps A. So I'll probably renew the CCNA. It's funny because I want to renew just the CCNA. I don't care about the CyberOps A, but in order to renew CCNA, I would have to get the CyberOps Professional, CyberOps P. But that's like 3 years from now because I got the CyberOps A like not even a year ago. So that'd be a good. That's a good. I have an actual blog article about OISAC certifications. That's an interesting read. What's up, malware baby? I don't know why that rolled off my tongue. Like, just made me feel weird, I guess. Malware baby. Thanks for stopping in. How you doing today? Unfortunately, it came at a bad time because we're wrapping it up.
Access granted.
Malware baby is now a Twitch follower. Thank you so much, malware baby. Let's go back to the syllabus. Look at that. We're 3% done, dude. Small steps. This is where it's all. How do I only get 33%? Oh, we're still doing this. Oh, there's more to this. We got Hello World. Okay. So we got a project, another project, and 2 articles. You can call me Ron. I'm your friend now. Gee, I gotta add that on my notes. Malware baby is Ron. Malware baby is Ron. All right. Everyone's got nicknames. Yeah, I only wanted this to be an hour. We're like an hour and 20. Yeah, I need to wrap up the practical API hacking course hopefully after the stream or this weekend. Yeah. I'm doing the PNPT. So it kind of sounded bad. I'm just gonna let everybody know I'm doing the PNPT, Practical Network Pentester from TCM Security. I'm about 50% through the first course. There's multiple courses, so there's practical ethical hacking. There's like the OSINT one. There's privilege escalation for Windows, privilege escalation for Linux, and there's another one too. There's the external pen testing course as well. And the practical ethical hacker is the first one in the list, so I'm 50% through the first one. You doing PJPT? Nice. I have not done the PJPT, and I will never do the PJPT. But as someone who has a PWPA and someone who's been halfway through the PMPT, it's definitely a great option. The reason why I don't have the PMPT is because I got the EJPT, which is another junior level pen tester certification, and that was like the only option at the time for junior level pen test certs, and that's why I went with the EJPT, because it was like the only option. But I recommend going after PJPT. That's my... I thought the EJPT course was good. I really did like that course. And the exam was also really fun, because you can just worry about the technical stuff and not write the report. And I kind of like that about it. But what I don't like about it is that the only way to renew the cert is to take the exam again. And you can't just go get a high level a high level INE cert to renew it. And that's what bothers me. If they allowed for, if they say, hey, you can renew this with a high level INE cert, I would just go get the next level up. They have a pentester cert that's not junior level. It's just like, I guess, regular level, I guess. PJPT is way better. Yeah, no multiple choice questions or flags. Yeah. The exam is definitely going to be more realistic for PJPT, for sure. And the report makes it more realistic too. But the course, the EJPT course was really good. I still, to this day, almost every day, come to my GitHub. I come to the repos, and I literally come down here to my hacking notes, and I have one called EJPT. I go in here almost every day to go copy and paste a command somewhere. Like, I'll be like, oh, I want to enumerate SMB. Alright, come in here SMB, and I'll be like, alright, copy this command, and I'll use it. So, it's a great course. Like I said, I use these notes every single day. I got a lot of EJPT notes. Ever considered the Hacktobox CBBH? Yeah, it's on my radar. I can only go after one cert at a time though. And I decided to go for TCM Security because I had a hunch TCM Security was going to be slightly easier. So I'm just kind of working my way up to that harder difficulty. Because I heard the CPTS is really hard, and I assume that CBH is equivalent in difficulty. I could be wrong though. So I'm going to do the TCM. Working in the field yet? Yeah, I'm a full-time pen tester. But I still like going after certifications. Not because I'm not using the certifications to help me land a job. I'm just learning on how to be a better pen tester, dude. And going through the PMPT course, I would say, honestly, like 90% of it's just review, stuff I already know. But it's good to go over the things again, for one. And for two, like, there's always something that one instructor will say that another instructor isn't going to say. And that's how you grow. It's not about like learning all new stuff all the time. You know, I'm actually going to write about this in my newsletter, but basically, like an Olympic runner, they train 4 years to shave off 1/10 of a second off their run time. So if you do like a, OCP, and then you go do a PMPT like I'm doing, like, yeah, I would say 99% of it's going to be about the same. But that 1% is going to be different. And then you just get 1% better by just doing a whole course. Now, I do think that so far the PMPT, I feel like I've learned a little bit. Nothing crazy. But like I said, I'm not trying to make a giant leap in my skill set. I'm just trying to get 1% better, and that's the mentality that I take. And I don't mind at all going review. This whole stream was just review. I already knew how to code all this, but I like to consistently review the fundamentals because I don't want to forget them. Because if you don't use it, you lose it. I need to improve my programming and cloud security skills. I need to improve my cloud security skills too, and my programming skills. What this whole point of this stream was actually. But man, my cloud security could definitely be better. And that's another cert. Speaking of certs, I want to get the CCSP from IC2, the Certified Cloud Security Professional. And that one should be a fun one to get. And I think I don't have to renew it separately. I think if I just renew the CISSP, it also renews the CCSP. I could be wrong on that. I think I still had to pay the same fee every year. So I don't think they add a fee to that. I could be wrong if you have multiple ISC2 certs, but I don't even know. Oh, this is the cheat sheet. Dude, we can print it. I don't have a printer. Alright guys, I'm going to go ahead and wrap it up. Thank you so much for being here. Thanks for being great. And the next stream, I'll do the next coding stream. Same time next week. The next stream will be Monday. Same time, 7 p.m. Eastern Time, 4 p.m. Pacific Time. And what am I streaming on Monday? Let me look. What was the last stream? I do this every week. I just forget what I do. Okay. Last week I did Try Hack Me Hammer. The week before that I did Web Security Academy. So next week will be a Hack the Box stream. I don't know what machine it's going to be, but it's going to be some easy machine. Easy machine. They're not easy at all. Dang, they're not easy at all. Like, going through the PMPT course, dude, those are easy machines. But Hack the Box, man, they're on another level. When they say easy, it's really like a hard. I still think to this day, the new Hack the Box machines is harder than an OSCP exam. I'm telling you. That stuff is not easy. Hack the Box is not easy. Do Cicada? I might have already done that one. Now I gotta look. Learning hacking the box. I'm gonna log in real quick. Alright, so let's see here. Let's go to machines. So the next machine will be tire machines. So we want to sort by incomplete. And then we want to sort by... I only want the easy machines. They're hard enough as they are. I think it's going to be cap, guys. I think cap's going to be the next one. I think. Sort by release date. Greenhorn. This has got 2.9 stars. How do I... Which one's newer? Postman? Oh, I don't... Let's look here. When did this get released? 2019, so it's not this one. Sort by descending. Greenhorn. Yeah, so it's gonna be Greenhorn, it looks like. I don't know, I'll have to double check this, but status incomplete, release date. Yeah, looks like it's gonna be Greenhorn. So yeah, Monday, Greenhorn. I think it's definitely gonna be one of these easy machines though. 7 p.m. Eastern Time, 4 p.m. Pacific Time. Hack the Box. and hopefully I see you there. Next coding stream will be Friday, same time, 7 p.m. Eastern time, 4 p.m. Pacific time. I got a YouTube video dropping tomorrow, every Saturday at 10 p.m. Eastern time, and then I have podcast episodes that drop every Wednesday. So tons of content on the way. Stay tuned. Alright guys, thanks for watching. Peace out, take care, have a good one. Kyser.